Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am just starting the next episode here. It's a couple days later in-game time. I have finished the town hall. I do want to add in some windows at some point, but I'm not entirely sure exactly what I want to do as far as that's concerned, so I'm just going to leave it alone for the time being. And I don't have much glass anyway, so I don't think I have enough to actually accomplish anything that would look decent. But I have managed to lit this all up, so it's nice and bright inside without having torches on the floor, and added a chandelier-like thing. And I want to make a sign to put on the outside. And as you could see from my inventory just then, I have gathered up everything that's required to actually finish off this step of the challenge. So, City Treasury is down here. I pulled out all the dirt and such that was here and lined it with cobble, because I think it makes it look better for like a basement type area. And added a chest. I'll add more later on, potentially even expand this room, but for now, since I only need a little bit, this would be plenty. But, so I have to leave in one of each of the stone tools, a stack of cobble, a leather helmet, a full stack of torches, and 10 pieces of food. And I just got like a mixture of it. So that should be everything I've done. The only other requirements were to actually build the town hall, and to have pathways connecting the town hall to any other buildings that have been built. So just a road structure in general, which I've certainly done. So that has us ready to go on to stage 3, which is effectively the Iron Age. So the first thing I'm going to do is run back here to my house where I have a stack of, well, not a full stack, but a good amount of iron sitting in a chest, at least iron ore. Yeah, 30 of it already. And put it smelting. Whoops. Now, for this stage, I'm allowed to start using iron tools in whatever way I see fit, or iron in general. But I cannot yet use gold, diamond, or redstone. And the requirements to move on to the next stage are that I have to have a wall that surrounds all of the houses in use, as well as the town hall and any other community buildings. It has to be safe from monsters at any point within the walls. Except for if I had some sort of a mob farm, which I don't think I will, at least for now, but I may add one later. I have to add in a well that acts as an infinite water source, a controlled tree farm within the town walls. I have to build at least one more community structure that the town hall doesn't count as, so I have to build a library, an inn, pool house, a wharf, anything that I feel like doing, which I haven't actually decided yet. I have to have a mine shaft at least 20 blocks deep, which you guys haven't actually seen it yet. Just quicker to go this way, I think. But I will show you the quarry I've got. I don't know if it's deep enough to be considered 20 blocks, but I certainly have it here. I'm going to go down below so I can actually go inside and show you guys from the bottom, because you can't see over the fence enough to see the floor of it. So I've put in that bracer support right there. Probably need another one there. But it is down a decent amount. I'm down at, let's see, 56. That's probably upwards of 70. So it may not be quite deep enough, but I can certainly dig out a little bit further. And actually, since I said it, I may as well add in the support beam here. Just to make sure that I'm following the restrictions. There. And I still haven't explored down in there, although now that I have access to iron tools, I probably will. Oh, and again, since I can use the iron now, I didn't dig this out initially. This was actually a fairly large vein that was right here in the wall, and I initially didn't do anything with it because there really wasn't much point. I couldn't actually use the iron. I figured I'd just get it later, but now that I actually can use it, might as well have it. I do want to change these into actual stairs at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I want to make sure that there is a bridge going from this island over to there, since that's actually where I'm going to build the tree farm as well. There's several nice big flat areas. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm actually going to need to use that mine shaft in not too much longer anyway, because I'm going to need to gather quite a lot of cobble. I think I'm down to about 2 stacks worth. And since I have to have a wall that will surround everything, and I do have a pretty good idea on how I at least want to start that. I think I'm also going to move my little farm. Since I have access to iron, I now have a bucket, so I can pretty much put it anywhere I want and still have it irrigated. So, basically right here, I'm going to build a bridge going across, and I'll probably put like a little staircase going down into the mine over there. Tree farm somewhere over there, a real farm somewhere over there. I don't remember if I've picked up any pumpkins or not. If I have, I can add that. Yeah, I've got a couple, so I can add in a section of the farm for pumpkin farming as well, and if and when I ever actually find a chest in a mine or a dungeon or something that has melon seeds in it, I'll certainly add that as well. I think I'm going to leave that there, at least for now, and actually I'm probably going to end up lining a good share of the river with reeds, just because I'm not necessarily lining it. It's not going to be, you know, every single solitary block, but like longer sections like that, just because I think it looks kind of neat to have the reeds growing along the edges like that, and it just adds some decoration. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's basically it for anything I have to have for requirements, other than I just have to have upgrades for all of the tools and such that are in the treasury now, so I have to have iron versions of all of them, as well as a bucket, and a full set of iron armor. So I'm actually going to need quite a bit of armor. The 30-something that I've got here certainly isn't going to cut it. 33 it looks like I'll have in total. But that'll at least get me started. I can make some tools and such to start with. And primarily a bucket, because that's going to be the big thing I need since I have to build a well. Which, since I'm starting on stuff now, I may as well get the well started, because I know where I want to put that. It's going to go over here, kind of in front of the town hall. There's like this nice green flat area. So I'm going to build the town hall here, the well here. Just trying to make sure I space it out properly. Let me not do it that way. It's got to be at least a 2x2 in order for it to be an infinite source. And I'm going to make some stone slabs to go around the outside as like steps up to it. And I need to dig it out a bit. Actually, this struck me that it was actually kind of stupid. I need to put in a bucket of water first so that I can swim back out when I'm done, but whatever. I'll just grab a stack. I guess I'm kind of modeling this one after the wells that you'll find in any of the NPC villages, which I haven't seen on this map at all, but I also really haven't explored at all, other than this immediate grassland and the forest area where I was getting all my trees. And this will get me a little bit of extra stone as well. That should certainly be good enough. It actually looks like it might be getting dark. I'm going to use this for now to just get myself out. I do want to replace that with some smooth stone. Hello, sheep. Enjoying the bridge? So let me actually go put some of that cooking. Wrong area. 27 should certainly be enough. And let's start out with this, actually. I'm going to make myself a bucket and an iron sword so that I have some items to start with. I'll just switch to the iron sword once I use up that stone one. And I should be good for the moment. So I'll actually be right back. I'm going to go finish up that well once the stone finishes cooking, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the Well, I've got the well basically done. I just need another bucket of water. To find a spot deep enough that I can pull it out without it messing up the current on the surface. I guess I'll have to go over here to the ocean section. So that didn't actually take too much. I got to do a little bit of cosmetic work on it, but it'll be done as far as meeting the technical requirements, because it'll be an infinite water source. At least I think so. Give this a shot. It's set so that it's basically just flowing water all the way down in. So, for all I know, this won't actually work the way I'm... Yeah, I guess it's not gonna. I wonder if I put some at the other two legs. That's one of the things about this game that does confuse me from time to time, is I have such a hard time with the way the water currents work, so that they don't get all screwed up. And same thing with lava. And since water and lava function differently from one another, that always messes me up even further. Okay, let's see. This makes that even. Let's see, if I add another one into that other flowing corner, will that fix it? And allow me to actually pull water out. Really don't want to spend the time and effort to fill that entire well with water from the bottom all the way up to the top. Although I suppose if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. Yeah, crap, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to go down in there and actually add water in pretty much from the bottom, it looks like. Well, okay, I'm gonna make this a little easier on myself, at least to begin with. I'll build an infinite water source right here, which I should have done in the first place, but just didn't think to. Yep, there it goes. And that's something new as well, is the new water mechanics, because this wasn't possible before 1.9.4. If you added water to water, it just sank in. You couldn't actually add it on top. Okay. Well, I want to have ladders going down in anyway, so that when animals inevitably get stuck in there, they drown or I kill them, there's an easy way of getting in and out of the well. We don't need Timmy stuck down in there. So I guess that'll be one of my next steps, but I think this is getting to be a decent length, and I really didn't have too much to show you guys anyway. My next big step is going to be going down into that quarry and mining out a ton. I'll probably end up doing 5-6 picks worth, and you guys certainly don't want to watch that. So until next time, thanks, and I'll see you later.